Hello everyone, I am Griffin and we are back with another reaction video. This time we are once again reacting to Isaac Butterfield and it is called Debating OnlyFans Model on the Most Whatever podcast. Now I actually get to see him go on a whatever podcast. I did not think he would be going on one, but let's see how this goes.
G'day ladies and gentlemen, the Buttsman here. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing some shows in Australia. Come and see me on these dates here. I am currently in Texas and I've been in America for a few weeks now. And I tell you what an interesting place. What I've learned about America is this. Everywhere is pretty good, but LA sucks dicks. It's full of fucking weird people. Anyway, I was in LA and I went up to Santa Barbara, just a little bit north, and I went on a very interesting podcast. It's called the Whatever Podcast, and it's famous, well, for people like this.
I'm Allie, better known for Al Weezy.
Yes, Gorlock the Destroyer.
I'm 22 years old from Arizona. And
I've said it before in another video, but look at the other ladies and look how fucking giant she is. Like this girl right here, she's like 3 of her.
Certified bad.
You have like these high standards for your man, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are you prepared to offer him?
Nothing.
Well, myself.
You expect men to pay,
Yeah.
yet you do sex work.
My issue is I don't give a like I can do sex work and I can expect men to pay. I'm still a human being
wait,
and
why
I'm
does
allowed to
that
have
mean
preferences. Like
Well,
this is
Okay. You're not gonna get a lot of guys being a sex worker. I'm sorry to say, but you're not.
so degrading.
I had a very interesting time on the podcast, and you have to excuse my voice. I'm pretty sure we've all got COVID at the moment. But anyway, who gives a shit? It was very interesting on the podcast, arguing particularly with one lady who was so sure that she was a traditional type of woman, but she just does OnlyFans. And I don't know. I sort of...
You can't be a traditional woman and do OnlyFans. I'm sorry, but you cannot. No traditional woman does any sort of OnlyFans or sex work.
disagreed with her being traditional in that particular way. But ladies and gentlemen, check out this video. I think it's very interesting to see what happened on the show. And you'll notice that some things are cut out, like bleeped or censored. That was done by them, not me. And there's one bit where I say, hey, you something about getting dick down, and the censor ruins the joke. So just, you'll see, you'll know when it says that. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you soon.
You do OF, you have adult content, and you described yourself as conservative and traditional.
I think that just because I have an OnlyFans, people think I'm like having sex with all these people. Like I'm literally only having sex with my boyfriend. I would never have sex, let my boyfriend have sex with someone, or I have sex with someone if I'm in a relationship. I want to raise my family very traditionally. Just because I have OnlyFans with my boyfriend.
Okay. If you're going to have a very, very difficult time raising children if you have OnlyFans. Because a lot of those... The kid is going to get so much shit growing up. Because he's going to grow up seeing all these other guys, all these boys just bringing up the mother's OnlyFans and sex work and all this sort of other shit. The poor kid's going to get bullied. You shouldn't think about having kids if you're doing sex work. You really shouldn't. Because the life of your children is going to be that much harder.
Boyfriend, now ex-boyfriend, that's not going to change how I raise my children or how our household is.
There's photos and videos of you online of you having sex with
That's
men.
not traditional.
Public nudity is not
but it
very
doesn't mean
traditional
I'm
and
like going to
conservative.
raise my children.
But would you be mad if your daughter was doing?
I'm gonna raise my kids to be entrepreneurs.
Is
yeah.
it entrepreneurial to like jam yourself on OnlyFans?
With my boyfriend?
So like what?
But is that
like I said,
entrepreneurial? Like, would
Yeah,
Elon
'cause
Musk look
it's
at that
my
and go, "Wow"?
business.
I did look at the landing page, and it says, "Warning: Don't stay here too long, or your will explode."
Yeah, it does.
I have the same description on my comedy website when I sell tickets. Don't come to the show because your will explode.
That would actually make me want to come even more.
You'll come.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. Let's say you are traditional in all the other realms, with the exception of shooting porn.
I don't identify as
Well, you're getting dick down on the internet, love.
I
You're a
don't
porn
identify
star.
'cause
Say you're your daughter's idol or whatever, and she knows you do OnlyFans. Would you let her get the OnlyFans?
yeah.
Yeah.
You would let her see your
I would-
content?
You know, if I had a daughter, I don't know if I would be very happy if she did OnlyFans or sex work. That's not a good path to do. It's really not.
No, I don't. She doesn't need to see my content, but if she wanted to become like an OnlyFans model, that
Like she's
That's-
having
I
dudes
believe
over.
I believe in freedom and entrepreneurship.
She's having
so
dudes
that's
over
what she
every
wants
day
to
in
do.
her room
I'm
with
not
the camera.
having dudes over every day.
But I think
No,
when
not
you have,
but her,
Chrissy,
because she's like I'm saying, she's looking up to you. She's like, oh, my mommy does this. She's making a good life for herself. We're living good.
Through
I'm about to do it.
monogamy, though.
What about for young boys? Like, there's been several cases of young dudes who have they've been
Deleting.
bullied.
Deleting themselves.
Yeah.
Because people found out about their
Apologies.
mothers.
I wasn't going to say it.
I think you have to just.
Because they get bullied with it. They're getting shown it every day. Look, here's your
My
mum's
kids are
pussy.
coming.
Here's your
Like,
mum's
look,
pussy.
I see your mom.
Clip that.
I'm homeschooling my children.
Well, don't
not
you
to
do
say
it.
They won't be socialized.
Mum's pussy.
But I'm not sending
Entrepreneurial.
my kids to get indoctrinated into like schools. So.
A traditional mum puts cookies in the oven, not
But
cooking.
I'm going
Not
to
her
put
cookie on the internet.
I'm literally going to like cook and clean and raise the kids.
Jam
I'm gonna
yourself,
do all
think-
those
yeah,
things.
yeah.
How do you
With
expect
my
to-
husband.
Yeah, which is great, but that's their dad. Do you think your son's going to care if it's you were
monogamous.
monogamous with Brian
Oh,
when
the
he shot a
son's
onto
there.
your face? Sorry to use that name.
Wait, what?
But if he saw that and you said no, but I was dating him at the time, he's like, oh, cool, mum, nice. It's a moisturizer.
I mean, like
You keep
my
focusing on
dad's
monogamy.
my stepdad's
Yeah,
a
you keep-
CPA.
you
I think
keep
that's a
bringing up
boring
monogamy.
job, but I.
You know, OnlyFans originally was made for people who wanted to create music and stuff. And now it's turned into a giant ass porn site. You cannot be a traditional mom or a traditional woman and be a sex worker at the same time. You just cannot. It is not possible. A traditional woman does not advertise her body for the entire world to see and jack off to. I'm sorry, but they don't.
I'm not mad that he's a CPA. Like,
Does he have nudes on the internet?
no, but like.
how do you know that your stepdad doesn't pay to watch your fans?
Oh,
He probably does. He's just under a different username.
Monogamy isn't just, a penis inside of a vagina, but it's also who you're stimulating actually visually. So it sounds like the argument.
The thing is, I'll use myself an example. If I was in a monogamous relationship with somebody, I wouldn't want them advertising their tits and ass the entire fucking world. She's dating me. That's for me only to see and have access to. Just like my ugly ass body would be only for her. I don't want an entire world to see her. I only want to be seeing that. That's how people just don't get a relationship anymore. They don't get it.
argument that you guys are making is that if you're stimulating other people sexually then that in itself is not monogamous.
That's actually a very good point.
Even
That's
the
a very
bio,
good
even the bio on the OnlyFans, your dick will explode.
You're also
Like,
not.
That's almost cheating, right? Like if you have a boyfriend and then imagine seeing your boyfriend
making another dude's dick.
It depends.
Yeah, like what have you been doing all day? Making
it just depends. Like my ex didn't have any problem with my OnlyFans. I think he liked my OnlyFans more than I liked it. So
We cannot mainstream this.
It can't be
It'll
normalized.
It'll
It
be
can't.
the downfall of society.
It hurts girls
It already
too.
is.
It hurts young girls. Like it's you sit there at the end of high school and you go, I have a way out. I think the best way for someone to succeed in life is to have no other option. You have to be successful. And it's not saying that people can't be monetarily successful doing OnlyFans, because obviously you are, right? But there's something about not pursuing things that really give you happiness.
Yo,
And
Ben.
sorry,
Sorry.
bro.
Go ahead.
When you see that as an easy option, and it's an easy option. You just still have to do work, but it is like, playing life on recruit mode. It's always a fallback. And I don't think that's a healthy way for young girls to grow up.
I mean, yeah, I think just people don't really understand it.
A lot of women who do this stuff don't seem to understand why it's looked down upon or why it's not glorified. The reason is because it's easy. Nobody looks up to something or glorifies something that is easy. It's you're seeing is taking the easy way out. You haven't worked hard. You haven't earned what you've done. You're just selling your body, and it's an easy thing to do. I'm sorry, it's true. You're not going to be praised for doing something that comes easy to you. You're going to be praised for doing something that doesn't come easy to you. And you've achieved that thing that did not come easy to you.
Had a lot of other jobs, and this is honestly my favorite one, the easiest one, the one that I make the most money. I didn't really have to do anything. I'm just like living my life. Best job I've ever had. So
Is because it pays or it really gives you something?
no, because it lets me just live my life in a very feminine energy. Like I don't, as a female, I hate feminism telling females should go to work.
It's
What
not
is
feminine
feminine
energy
energy
having
about
guys
your
jack
that
it
in
constantly
there?
to you online though.
Because I wake up and I decide, oh, do I want to work out? Do I want to go to the pool? What do I want to do? Like, I don't believe like women should really have been like in the workforce in the first place.
But you think women should open up their pussy on the internet?
Don't open it up.
I mean, rob her by the pussy in 2024. People have been jerking off to me for free on Facebook.
You should have a T-shirt.
apparently.
You should have a T-shirt.
Like,
that says
I'm
that.
just now making money off of it. I'm sure they're doing it for free on my Instagram.
I've subscribed to probably about 10 OnlyFans accounts
No,
with my wife.
Isaac.
No. Because they're
Isaac.
people we know,
Oh, yeah,
and
okay.
I've reviewed it on my YouTube channel, and it's hilarious to watch these people just open their legs on camera, and you know them.
Okay, but this is what I'm talking about. This is why I could never, I mean, there's a million reasons why I would never do OnlyFans, but I could not get past the idea that people I know in real life, my neighbor,
Yeah.
my step parent, or whatever, are making accounts and watching me. And I feel like, wasn't it a girl in Australia? This just happened. This girl had an OnlyFans, and then she found out that her stepdad was like
Yes,
her biggest
yes,
sub,
yes.
and paying thousands of dollars
Every
a
day.
month, and then she figured it out. That freaks me out.
Yeah, that went viral on TikTok about a month or so ago. I have a lot of beef with the vegans. I have anti-vegan merch. I sell fuck vegan jerky. I made a lot of money out of them.
You
It's
wouldn't
good
convert?
fun. Sorry?
You wouldn't convert?
No,
No?
it's
You just love the beef.
Veganism is a cult.
Of
and
course
it's also fake.
Veganism is a cult, much like religion's a cult. It's all a cult.
We're supposed to be eating meat.
Now,
True.
stop talking about work.
I'm a huge carnivore. I'm not into the vegan stuff.
I think,
at
did
all.
that just...
Yeah.
Did it
No,
just-
no, I got it. Like,
Oh,
I
okay,
get the
okay.
meat part. I got it.
Okay.
Penis.
But I actually was just like,
The penis.
I like that you're so against veganism. Like,
Yeah, I built
common
the
ground.
start of my channel on anti-vegans and
Is
anti-cyclist
PETA
stuff.
after you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Peter doesn't like me either. They blocked me. It's
I've been
it's
trying to
good
get
fun.
them to hate me.
It's easy.
I've been trying to get them to hate me.
Just keep going.
You
Just
gotta
don't
keep-
stop. I've done a lot of different things on my channel and with stand-up. and I get the most death threats from vegans. It's hilarious. Oh yeah, it's great. I've been cancelled for jokes about Muslim people, just like I did a horrible joke back in the day. It was hilarious, but horrible as well. I had about 10,000 DMs in the first like 2 or 3 hours that it went through, and it ended up about 60,000 in 2 days. All death threats, but I still get more from vegan people, and that is because they are weak pieces of shit.
Wow. Okay, now I'm gonna get. There you go. Right to that one. The religion does not preside over the marriage. The state presides over the marriage. So she's gonna seek recourse through the court system. She's gonna go to the state, and so once you have the state involved, then you have alimony. Then you have all these negative repercussions. Then you have to, if you're the breadwinner as a guy, not only do you have to pay for your lawyer in the event of a divorce, you have to pay for her lawyer.
Don't you think this is why you need to choose very carefully, though?
Yes, absolutely.
But how
decision
like,
you make.
And people change, though. People
Sure.
change over years, so no doubt that's an issue.
But I mean, how many people, like, when they get married, they're going into the marriage thinking, this is my person?
I think so many
And
people
then-
get married way too early. I think people get married. I got married at 29, and my wife was 26. And we sort of planned it out in a way where we lived together for a certain amount of time, and we spend all this time together. We traveled the world together. We did all these things. We know who we are, and we grew as a couple, and we became the people that we cannot be separated. Like the fact that she and my son and my mate Morgan, who's with us on this trip, are out in the car at the moment, or they're going around somewhere. Me being here, I'm just like, I probably should be there. You know what I mean? Because we are almost joined at the hip. We do everything together, and the fact that marrying her was an important step for us. I think it obviously, being involved with the government and signing the contract and being involved in that sense, it does scare a lot of people, but I think it is an important move for a lot of people to make, just so you feel fucking good. It's such a good feeling. But weddings do cost a fuck ton of money too. It's a great way to spend $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 on one day. It was awful.
Just go to a courthouse though, if you really just want to be married and not spend.
Yeah, but I'm not a redneck.
I'm
I'm fancy
just
as
saying,
fuck.
like, you can get married. And
Like, yeah, sure.
most people don't.
Steve-O's sister could get married there, but not. It was a joke about Steve-O and the voice. I think that going somewhere nice is very important.
Would you say there's also something special about the contract of standing up in front of everyone and saying, hey, we're going to spend the rest of our lives
Because it's a
together?
culture thing.
Yeah.
It's not so much about religion. It's a culture thing. When that's what you do when you love this person more than anything else. You spend all your money and you get locked into a contract with them.
Spend all your money. Yeah, weddings are. It is stupid how expensive weddings are. It really is. But honestly, I would love to get married one day. I honestly would. I would like to find one person I can get married to and stay married to that person until the day I put 6 feet in the ground. I know it's a bit of a pipe dream at this point in time, but it's something I would love to have.
It doesn't make sense when you think about it, like, with your brain.
It doesn't. Yeah, exactly.
Well, if everybody's so worried about the government repercussions, why not do it specifically through the church? Write out a contract for you and the person you're marrying through the church, and do it that way, and not
Because
legally
God's
get
not
married
real.
at all.
Oh God. Okay. Well.
Oh my god.
How long
I
do you
feel
want
like
to
that's
date
how-
somebody before you get married?
That's how women operate. Also.
Probably
I think men operate very differently from that.
between a year and 2 years.
So like a year in, like
You'd need 10.
No
You don't
way.
know
And
people.
that's
I'm
why-
30
Yeah.
years. I'm 30.
Yeah, but isn't that better than
So I think
divorcing in 10 years'
Date
time
for
because
10
you hate
years.
each other?
Date for 10 years. No, I will not
5
be able to
years.
have kids.
5 years.
Yeah, that's still putting you in a danger zone for like having kids and stuff. I mean, if I was 23, yes.
Yeah.
Not all of my relationships, but women tend to. Maybe it's like 60-40. Tend to end them more so. Maybe even 70-30. I don't know. I gotta do the math. I gotta do the ratio math.
Do you think
on
that's
that.
because dudes are just like, girls, sorry, are just like, I can find a better dude than this?
Well, I think women definitely have a lot more options.
Oh, 1,000%.
Way more options.
Guys don't care. They will have sex with anything. That's literally, completely, absolutely true. Any dude.
But
They don't care.
Fucking Isaac, I swear to God. He's not wrong, though. He's really not wrong. Like I said, guys, when it comes to choosing a woman, they do not care about their social status, how much they make, what their job is. They don't care. You could be making even $1 an hour. If we feel good about you and want to date you, we're going to date you. Whether you work at McDonald's or you're just volunteering and you don't make shit and you live with your parents. Hell, you could be making millions of dollars. We don't care. It's just how we are. But I hope you all enjoyed that video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If there are any other videos you'd like to see me react to, be it music, songs, music videos, or any other kind of video, make sure to comment it down below and I'll get to it as soon as I can. I do have a Twitch channel that I stream Tuesdays through Saturdays. The link to that and my Twitter, TikTok, and Discord are all in the description below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.